So
this
a
looks
game where
so
you play a bad
good.
guy.
And we are
Aw.
live.
Hi.
What gameplay looks good?
Hello.
Neon Odyssey.
Neon Odyssey and Yokai. I'm really excited for.
Yep, Neon Odyssey is probably the one I'm most excited for.
Yep. Neon Odyssey, Yokai, Shadow Scar, and of course Cthulhu.
I'm hoping that Neon Odyssey comes out sometime before, like, it's not going to happen, but before the end of T-Dot.
No, it's they're just finishing up their Kickstarter as of June 3rd, and their estimated release is 2027.
Well,
like last half of
home
2027.
brewing it is. So we're back.
Beam Saber.
Back again.
Who's back?
No, we're not. Please don't get us DMCA'd, please. We don't
No,
need
there's
that.
big enough gaps, so we're fine.
It's true. It's true. I forgot. Since it's rap, there's no music, so the words will get you DMCA'd alone.
She sounds just like Marshall Mathers.
I totally forgot.
Look, there have been games that I've played to where it doesn't have copyrighted music, but there is like one string of music that's in the game that it's just flagged instantly. It's like, oh, it was this song. It's like, no, it fucking wasn't.
Oh, dude,
Didn't we
give
get
me
DMCA'd
fucking
of the wind?
Yeah, the wind.
For wind.
Yeah,
the
On
wind.
Sirenscape.
Yep.
Where it's not supposed to be DMCA'd. I didn't know wind was copyrighted.
Dude, I can go you one worse. Is I was streaming Super Mario World, and my VOD got muted by some fucking German mumble rapper who mumble rapped over the athletic theme.
Oh, jeez.
That's weird.
Yep.
Oh, lordy.
I'm like, you don't have the rights to this.
Yes, you do.
You get DMCA'd
So
over
it's
a remix.
been a bit of time.
Yeah, it's banned.
I need to find another segue phrase than that.
Yeah.
But it's been a bit of time before Maul says they got muted for a sneeze one time.
Go on. So stupid.
Okay.
But it's been a while since we've been together. The last time that we did play, the crew was in hiding after a chemical agent known as Foxtrot was released into the city and nationwide, resulting in the creation of more and more superpowered humans. Given the whole ordeal as to what was going on, and a bit of a fear that you were being targeted by not only Spectre, but by a bit of a shadow government organization as well, you all went into hiding into one of the underground bunkers outside of the city. You were taken there by Bradley, and you've been down there for about a day now. Trying to recover, as some of you were a bit messed up. I believe it was William who got messed up in a bit of a scuffle. But you began to somehow piecemeal a plan together on going after Spectre headquarters and taking down this whole operation, and now you discovered superpowered senator and his strange mutated clone daughter. But before you guys could start getting anything together in sorts of a plan, you needed gear. And Amelia said that she could start making use of a couple of the printers in the a couple of like the 3D printers and whatnot in the facility in order to create better, more defensive costumes than the piecemeal ones that some of you have. William, once again, looking like, just a superpowered hobo in his costume. But there was an issue. Condor was in somewhat of a sleep paralysis, a coma, something. And it was having a bit of an effect on Cryptid. And the last time that I remember, when we last were together, a couple of you were going into the room that Condor was in to see if you couldn't coax him out of this coma or wake him up or assist with him. Correct me if I'm wrong, Fox, because it's been a while. So we're gonna
I think you're mostly right. It sounds very familiar. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
I know Condor was all kinds of fucked up when we last played.
So before we get started completely, a bit of rule changes.
Another one.
Stress is no longer a thing. Stress will not play into anything in the future.
Really?
Because we're at a high level of stress this entire time now.
Right.
Combat wise, when you are in a fight, the threat of killing somebody is always there. Even if you don't intend to, you may hit somebody too hard. So when you are using your grit or your charm or your power or whatever you are doing, you are going to choose how many dice out of the maximum set that you have when you roll. If you beat somebody's roll with more successes than they have successes on their own, if it beats them by 3 or more, it's a wound. If you beat them by 4 or more, it's an injury. 6 or more is death. Flat out. So be careful.
Does anybody actually have that high of a set?
Yes, you all do. Because every time you take damage, when you take an injury or you take a wound, your dice go down. With that said, Paige, Max, and I believe Gemma were in Condor's room around his bed. Condor not looking the best. The cold sweat on his face, eyes clenched shut, every now and then a little bit of a twinge. But there is definitely something going on inside his mind. Given the stress and given the reveal about Mary's true identity, the combat that you had previously with the senator, somebody please give me his name because I forget it.
Warren.
Senator Warren, and his reveal that he wasn't all as he seemed to be. It's taken a toll on all of you, but it's taken more of a toll on Condor, Paige, and Max. but I'm going to leave it up to you guys on what you do.
Well, like I mentioned before, Condor, if it helps Cryptid heal a bit faster, I know you said it's not a good idea, but if you change your mind, you do have permission to invade my dreams if you need to, if it helps you heal.
He is unconscious right now, so he can't
Oh,
really heal you.
Oh, he was awake
Was he?
when we last ended. Yeah, I was already talking to him about it. I rewatched the episode to make sure.
Nobody corrected
I
me.
forgot.
I was like saying this whole time he was like in a coma.
I mean, he was, but he woke up after I jolted him awake. Kind
He
of.
got better.
I was about to say he got better.
Well, I don't know about better, but he woke up.
He got functional.
Yeah, there you go.
That is better, technically better.
I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. Not like in my current state or whatever, you know, because if he like goes off the rails, I can't stop him.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, I already have nightmares for the most part when I sleep, so big of a difference, I suppose.
Which is like, that kind of sucks, man. Like, like I get you, you know, I'm kind of like in the same boat, but like, this is a nightmare that can actually hurt you.
Like mentally or physically?
Both, man.
Well, the physical part I can heal. The mental part, well, not to sound dramatic, but if you invaded my dreams, you would see I've went through some pretty messed up shit that just kind of cycles in my brain, so.
Oh, no, it's like, he doesn't like invade your dreams. He like shapes them, you know? Like he gets in there and like makes them his own and then starts to like take you apart from the inside.
Oh. Well, I hate to say it, since, like I said before, we're in the middle of nowhere. I don't really, unless you want to go running in the woods to try to find some campers or something, you're kind of limited on who you can go to. Unless you want to risk the city, but we're pretty far away.
I mean, running in the woods does sound like super relaxing, but I could barely even like sit up right now.
Yeah. So, before I jolted you awake, I was trying to help you out, at least physically. So if you need more help, let me know. I can at least help that aspect. Help you heal a little faster, at least.
I'll keep it in mind, and like if I start to get a bit better and can like maybe kind of influence him again, then you know we can consider it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how Cryptid would have taken it, especially when you were unconscious, so
Oh, he's like always itching to get out, man.
oh. Well, how much of control are you when it's between the two of you?
So like, I don't know if you've really picked up on this in like the whole time that we've known each other. How long have we known each other? It feels like it's been years, man. It's probably only be days or something. Anyway, so like some people, sometimes they like call me kind of slow. I don't know where they're coming from. Doesn't make any sense to me, man. But like, that's kind of deliberate. Cause like, if I'm just like out of it all the time, then there's nothing to control, you know?
Huh. Yeah, I guess you're right.
About what?
Max laughs.
Nothing. You're very smart.
Oh,
You really
thanks.
are, Contour. Weird, but you're smart.
You too, man.
Thanks. Well, since you're up and it's been several hours since you last ate, unfortunately it's rations. It's not like a pizza or anything like that, but I can bring
I
some
could really
for
go
you.
for a pizza right now.
We have bread. Why don't we have pizza?
You know what? I could go for pizza too.
It's well, I mean, ask Bradley. I'm just telling you what we had a drop off and it was rations. So
That sounds depressing. I say we.
I don't
bug
know.
Brad
You can
for
talk
pizza.
to your boyfriend.
I think we bug Brad for pizza. What do you say? We bug Brad for pizza?
I can't. Where is he right
Brad
now?
pizza?
Is the pizza for you and me? Sorry.
Well, I can bring some for you for now, and then we can have Frankie ask her boo if he can grab us some real food, I guess. From a small town as opposed to a city, since that's where the majority of things were hit.
Some fresh donuts too, if it's like not too much trouble.
The donut sounds so good right now.
Oh, not gonna lie, I haven't had a donut in forever. That sounds amazing.
When you have an omniscient friend and you just you use them as just like DoorDash.
Can I be
I'm
real?
hungry, man.
Doesn't come with all the fees.
Can I be real with you? That feels like a very human thing to do. You could ask for a million things, and what do you bug the person for? Pizza. Yep.
Donuts.
Food. Donuts. Raid a gas station. Well, let me know if you need anything, since, like I said, I can help speed up the healing process. But for now, you seem to be living, which is good. Mary's been watching over you, so.
Oh yeah, how's she doing?
Good. Well, she kind of looks over at Mary, who's like completely conscious, just like watching you. Like, she seems fine.
Oh, whoa, I didn't even see you over there.
Yeah, sorry, I was totally miles away.
Yeah, that seems normal.
Yeah.
You must be doing great then.
I mean, as great as somebody who's just learned that they're a possible clone.
Yeah, that seems like real complicated.
Yeah, and apparently my dad is some creepy ass Resident Evil senator.
Yeah, and he
and apparently I can turn into water now.
Oh yeah, I mean that could be useful at least. Maybe. Real good for getting out of like parties and stuff that you don't want to be at.
That actually reminds me, with your permission, since we're going to be grounded for a few days, with everything that's going on that kind of comes from your other you, is it possible for me to take a small blood sample to see if I can potentially find how this works and maybe, I don't know, start a process to reverse what has ever happened? It's a start, but would that be okay, or is that weird?
That's probably the most normal thing that's happened to me in the past 48 hours.
Oh, okay. Good. I'll go ask for a syringe. Be back. And just kind of lets them two just kind of hang out there.
So are we going to have to be down here forever?
I don't even know where down here is, man.
God, I hope not.
I don't either. Like the weird guy, the Brad, you know, the one you guys keep wanting pizza from. He just put us down here. Said we're somewhere outside the outskirts of the city in some sort of underground bunker.
What's like even going on in the city? Because, you know, like when I was dying, I wasn't really paying attention to anything else.
Does he say that Anthony walks in just like good looking, probably the most normal you've seen him? Well, it's chaos right now. I'll tell you that much. That weird gas went off and people started mutating. People started, I guess, getting powers awoken, if that's how it works. You know, there were some the gas had no effect on and they were just coughing all over the place. It seemingly has fixed me right up. Like,
what was wrong with you?
The ability that I had was slowly melting me away. I was volatile and acidic to myself.
Oh.
Like, think of just very advanced stages of necrosis.
Well, that doesn't seem very useful, man.
Oh no, my touch would just completely eat through anything that was organic. Like anything, like I could melt through walls. Like my touch was that corrosive.
Well, kind of useful then, yeah.
Amelia and Paige came up with a concoction that gave me a shot that would repress my abilities so I can function. I mean, you don't need a bass player who keeps melting every bass that he uses.
Gets expensive after a while.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have that problem anymore. I can still melt through things, but now I could restore them too. I can heal people.
Oh. Hey, do you think you could heal me? Because this, like, sucks.
You were gut shot, right?
I believe he was impaled quite heavily, yeah.
Wait a minute. Paige offers to help, and you're like, no, I'll think about it. He's like, can I heal you? And you're like, yeah. What the fuck, man?
To be fair,
you offered to help by feeding cryptid, essentially. True.
She also said I can heal you with my power, and you're like, yeah, we'll think about it. And I'm like, okay.
Asking Condor to think more than 3 seconds ahead is asking a lot of the poor boy.
True.
Oh my gosh. I see where I stand. All right, fine.
Right.
I'll just go back to...
So he's like, yeah, I can give it a shot. And he just kind of like clasps his hands together and does this. And he like places his hands over you. He's like, okay, this is going to really hurt for a moment, but it will get better. And like he does like this with his hand, and like he just slowly lowers it into the wound. And you could just feel it like going into where you were impaled. And then there's just like the soft glow as he begins to like pull out. As he does, the tissue that was damaged and anything that was damaged inside starts to close up.
So as he's pulling his hand out of the wound, very suddenly a large black furred clawed hand reaches up out of the wound and grabs his arm and starts to pull him back in. before eventually releasing it and letting him go as the wound closes up.
He kind of like looks up at you. He's like, "You got shadow people living in your stomach?"
Just one, man.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It didn't feel cool.
Yeah, no, getting impaled never feels cool.
No, man, you didn't tell me you were gonna, like, put your hand in me.
Look, I was just going with it. I didn't know what I was... Look, normally I melt things. I don't rebuild them. So I figured, you know, kind of like plugging a hole. You got to get inside and do it.
Well, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Well, thanks, I guess.
Because, yeah. I'm happy that the shadow people didn't pull me into your stomach. That would have been weird.
Yeah, that's never happened before.
Maybe he wants pizza too.
Oh, I could go for a pizza right now.
You know, you all wait here. I'm going to go find Captain Godboy and see if he can't wrangle us up some pizzas or something.
Oh, do we have another friend? How long was I out?
As he's like walking out, typical Anthony fashion, no tact, just yells down the hall, "Hey, Bradley!" And he just leaves all of you in the room.
That was anticlimactic.
I thought, so last session, I remember having a conversation with the teacher after. Was that one, or am I thinking of a different one? Because I thought, because I remember Glitch woke up and, like, during that time.
Glitch woke up and got out of her bindings and then went and got cereal. And then had a shower. The teacher,
okay, so
the teacher is Laserface.
Yes. Okay. So I moved on from that. Or Frankie would have moved on to try to find people. Okay. Sorry, it's just been so long. I'm trying to remember where I was.
That's fine. The only thing I remembered was Condor was, you know,
fucked up.
Fucked up. That was the only thing I remembered.
Where is Bradley?
You remember that he went back with Amelia to be able to begin firing up some of the machines and whatnot.
Oh, so you tell me he gets to leave, but we're still stuck here.
I'm planning to leave.
I was gonna say they're still in the underground bunker. They're just firing up some of the machines to start processing better gear for all of you.
Ah, okay. I thought they went back. I was like, son of a bitch.
And I mean, technically, he could leave whenever he wants. You know, I don't think anything's going to contain him.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember as well where everything was. Zora was the smart one of all of us, going back and rewatching.
Yeah. I know we have like bunk beds.
The thing.
That's not how we remember where Gemma was in those moments, though, like her emotional state.
Gemma, I believe the last time we left off, Gemma was a bit relieved that Anthony was okay and he was back.
Yep, there's that, and then she's also very anxious about being trapped here.
Yeah.
Not happy about it.
And Gemma, you hear Anthony just yell at the top of his lungs down the hall for Brad.
Yeah. Well, seeing how Condor is now, at least looking better. I don't know how he's feeling, but he's looking better. Gemma's going to set out to explore the area, trying to figure out how big of a space do they have, where is it, what all is here.
Okay.
Is there a way out?
Can I come with?
Absolutely.
Oh god, the chaos gremlins are loose. Yeah, so I'll ask this. How are you going about determining the size of this facility?
He is exploring it physically. Like, he's just walking through the facility, trying to look in all the open doors, trying...
Okay.
Not only mapping it mentally, but is there a way out of here? Because I don't want to be trapped here.
Thankfully enough, whoever built this at least did follow somewhat of OSHA regulations. And there is a posted escape route on one of the walls, just in case fire or some sort of disaster happens in the laboratories. And from what you have here, you're about 3 miles underground in a underground lab that at its full power seems to be able to house maybe a singular particle collider. It's a decent sized laboratory, but there are about 3 or 4 wings where actual work is done, and then there are small living quarters and whatnot for whatever team is down here at the time. So given the state of a lot of the rooms down here and the stale air, it doesn't seem like this lab has been used for quite some time.
Fairly big, wouldn't you say, Frankie? It holds that whole thing. Can't imagine it. But there's an escape route. I mean, a emergency route.
Emergency evacuation route.
Good to know in case of emergency.
There's an elevator.
I mean...
A 3-mile elevator ride.
Is it like Willy Wonka and goes all the way across too? Or just up?
It's one of the turbo lifts from Star Trek.
Well, she's gonna pull out her cell phone. She's gonna snap a picture of that.
So, let's just.
I'm glad Anthony's back and all, but I don't. It just doesn't feel right being here while the city's in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, we're waiting for better gear. I get it.
I know,
but like, I'm getting antsy, knowing that we could help at the very least.
We could be doing something, anything, even if it's not related to using our abilities. We could be helping people. I'm trying to be patient.
Yeah, and I know. I feel like I'm out of character right now. I feel like last session didn't Warren do the whole like, oh, come here for to get fixed, right?
Yeah.
After what happened, yeah. So
he's recruiting people. We need to get. I know we need our gear to get in there, and we need better gear to protect us. But there's a whole city of people that need help, and Warren's not the answer.
No, I feel like us going, no, come here for help also wouldn't really work out there. But we need to figure something out. At least, like, even if there's any, like, because there were explosions and demolitions, like anything thing of like making paths for people out of the city if they want to go to somewhere. I don't know.
There's probably people trapped places they can't get out of because things are exploding. And we're here. Better go get some pizza though before I send someone to come look at us for us.
Yeah. Let's go get Brad if you want, or I'll go and you can keep on.
Yeah, I heard Anthony yelling for him, so I'm pretty sure
you do see that one of the rooms on the evacuation plan is a communication center.
Oh. Well, we could go to that communication center.
I mean, I'm down for exploring it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Aging Dr.
I wonder
Brett.
if this might as well.
You
We're
make
gonna go to that communication there.
you make your way to the comm center, and as you walk in, there is just a wall full of security TVs, and a control panel with it what looks to be just a multi-functioning comm center to reach out to various wings.
Like various wings of the bunker itself.
The bunker itself, yes.
Oh. Start looking through the security cameras, see where where we might find Brad.
Okay. So as you're just powering up like the security console.
Yeah.
So as you do, there's like a soft hum, and then like one by one, all the TVs click on, and you could see not Bradley, but Anthony walking through like various cameras. Like he just every now and then pops up, and it looks like he's yelling for Brad. The front wing or the front entrance where you had left Glitch, and Glitch is kind of like sitting there like flipping through TV, you know, legs still crossed, still eating cereal, just like looking completely bored out of her mind. And it takes like a couple more TVs until you see Bradley and Amelia down in one of the manufacturing wings, and they seem to be in conversation and starting to hook everything up just to make sure, just to get enough power to this portion of the laboratory.
Well, we have two options. Do you either want to go find Brad, or should we direct Anthony so he can ask for a pizza?
Let's have him do it. So is there like a my power is sound. Where is he, Anthony, currently?
Well, in front of you is a microphone and like a multiple paneled communication center.
I know, but like we only turned on the security cameras. I didn't know about like the other ones. Anyway.
Right now you can see that Anthony is in the residence wing.
Residence wing. Okay. Can we for the communications thing, do we have to like turn it to the communications wing?
You just press the button.
Like
you just press the button that says residence wing. You hold it down and you talk into the microphone. And as you press the button, a little like company chime kind of kicks off, and like everybody who's down in the residence wing hears this.
Anthony?
Anthony stops and he like, looks around.
Tell me he's going the wrong way.
Woo!
I love this.
Going
game.
the wrong way.
I love this.
Going
game.
the wrong way. It is I, ghost of whatever fucking apocalypse passed.
He like looks around, he finally finds the security camera, just flips it off.
Love you too. Anyway.
Looks like they're over in the mechanical room, wing 1. You want to send them that way?
Mechanical room, wing 1.
As he just gives a thumbs up, and he like looks around and finds another one of those maps, and he kind of looks at it and kind of like gives a thumbs up behind him, and he just starts heading down to like one of the mechanical rooms.
More watch him walk there, make sure he actually gets there. If I have to tell him he's going the wrong way again.
Like a point and click adventure game.
Yeah.
And it takes him like a couple minutes, but he finds his way down into the manufacturing room. And as he walks in, you see there's a bit of an annoyance on Amelia's face. And him and Brad start talking. And Brad stands there and he thinks for a moment. And he sort of shrugs. And
There's sound on this thing, and I'm gonna start clicking buttons to see if I can figure out where the sound is.
are you just pressing random buttons?
I mean, she'll look to see if anything's labeled, but
Okay. If you look to see if anything's labeled, there are clearly labels for like communication for the lab. And if you hold one down, you could pick up the other microphone or the speaker in the other room.
yeah, she's totally gonna hold that down and listen on the conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
And like as you do, you catch like the tail end. It's like, yeah, I guess I can get pizza and donuts. I mean, I can't get it from the city, but I mean, try somewhere else. I'm not too familiar with many pizza places outside, but it's worth a shot. So, what's it like in the city? Anthony's like, dude, it is utter chaos. Spectre is all over the place. People are lighting on fire. They're growing extra arms. They're getting like 12 feet tall. Like it's just, it's nuts. I mean, I did what I could before y'all brought me down here, but it's bad. And then you've got those broadcasts that Warren is putting out telling everybody to come to Spectre HQ for a cure in order to, you know, help. Come on, both you and I know that's utter bullshit. But look, we can't just send everybody in there to fight this. You got to understand that, you know, yeah, my sister and those guys, they got some cool power and whatnot, but they're not professionals at it. They don't know how to use it in a combat situation. They're not military. Why can't you do it? Why can't you just god your way into there and just stop it? And Brad stops for a moment and he kind of like looks over to Amelia. And Amelia just gives like a very annoyed nod. If I were to do anything in that sense, it would be catastrophic. I can help here and there at certain points in time where I'm allowed. But if I step out of bounds, if I go full power on this and just try to stop and rewind everything myself, I run the risk of causing a cataclysmic event that would put everybody in more danger. Can I do it? Yes. Easily. Snap of a finger, he's gone. foxtrot is reversed. Everybody goes back to their own personal lives. But if I do that, I'm not only putting the city in danger, I'm putting Frankie and them in danger as well. As they won't be strong enough for what's to come. They need to do this. It's going to be hard, yes. Some of them may die. But without this event, they have no hope for the future. So I do what I can to provide as much assistance as I can. But I can't get fully involved. That is the limitation of my powers. And Anthony kind of like looks at him. He's like, so you know what's going to happen? And Brad nods. You know if somebody's going to die? He nods. And you're just going to let it happen? I have no choice but to. I can whisk pizzas away in a heartbeat because it doesn't have that much of an effect on human life. Pizza goes missing here and there. That's just fast food service. Nobody thinks twice about it. I stop the flow of fate just for one person. We are going to ruin the future. It may even lead to the end of the world. So yes, I know if somebody will die. And as heartbreaking as it is, I have to let it happen. So I do as much as I can. Help as much as I can. Make sure that they are prepared for what's going to happen. And Anthony's like, well, what if I go? Brad shakes his head. You aren't a part of this. At least in that essence. You have another role to play. I can tell you that if you go, it will not end well. I can't say more than that. But it is a worst case scenario for you if you go into that building with them. As it stands now, the team that is going to be going into Spectre HQ is the Vigilant 6 and Glitch. We all have our role to play. And we have to stick to it. Anthony sort of like looks at him. He's like, you've been juggling with this a lot of time, haven't you? He nods. Since the day I met them, I knew their fate. Everyone I look at, I can see their death. And I have no choice but to let it happen. And as he says that, he presses a button and multiple machines kick on. And there's like an audio reverb effect from the open microphone.
Drop my finger off that as quickly as I can.
And like Bradley just like looks up at the mic, like looks up at the camera, like knowing somebody's in there.
Let's go before we get caught. Yeah.
And as you turn to leave, like two personal pizzas appear on the console next to you.
All right, let's take these and then we can go.
Yeah.
You look my favorite.
And
Yeah,
then
I was originally
Paige-
pissed.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. I was originally irritated with Anthony for not thinking we could do this, but that got heavy real fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully Brad doesn't tell me it was us in here. Let's go. Grabbing pizza box and heading out.
And then there's like another like company jingle chime that happens as you hear Brad's voice coming from the lab. He's like, "Hey guys, I was told that you needed pizza and donuts. Pizza and donuts are in the common room."
Thank you.
right as that happens, Paige comes into the lab. Hey, can I borrow a syringe? Oh, the atmosphere is very intense in here. Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're just going over the basics of the plan and the mortal danger we're all in. As Anthony says that, and he kind of like looks at you as he walks by and just heads on out of the lab.
And she sees just Bradley and Amelia in there.
Yeah.
She looks immediately to Amelia and she's like, "Did you guys into a ex-lover's quarrel?"
First off, ew.
Yeah.
Secondly, no, this was guy talk. I was just here for it.
Wait. She looks at Bradley and she's like, "Did he give you the protective big brother? Like, if you hurt my sister, I'll tear you to pieces and melt your face off?"
No, not really. We were
Oh my gosh, he did.
we were talking about the danger that you're all in storming Spectre HQ.
Oh, that's boring. All right, fine. And yes, I agree.
He stops.
Which is why
He stops for a moment and he's like, "That conversation doesn't happen for another 2 days."
Oh, you and Anthony? Oh. Is that when we're supposed to do our mission?
I've said too much.
You're way too serious. I'm not used to serious. Is there something you need to tell us?
We're in a very serious situation here, Paige. I'm unfortunately overstressed, overworked. I can't keep the mask of the happy-go-lucky dipshit right now. We are in a time that needs all of us to focus.
And yet this is probably only the second time I've ever seen you like this in all my years I've known you.
So you know
I'd
how
be very worried.
so you know how dangerous it is.
Yes. Which is why, since you have grounded us, not grounded like a child, grounded us as in like keep us here, I'm gonna get stir crazy. So I have an idea of trying to keep myself busy for the next few days. I was wondering if you guys had a syringe for a blood transfusion so I can get some blood samples from Mary and see if maybe I can find something for this cure, or maybe understand her and how her thing works, because she's a clone. I don't know. It's just going to keep me busy, and I'm going to be stressed otherwise.
We don't have any down here, but you can find some up in the medical wing where we had William and Glitch detained. There should be a blood transfusion set up there.
Okay. That also reminds me, and I'd hate to trouble you, but I feel like it's very important. I doubt you have mine and Mel's project here. Is it possible at all to just grab our case that we had all of our project materials and data in and bring it here so I can work on it? I feel like it would help.
The case.
Thankfully, I keep it in one place.
Where do you keep it?
It's in Mel's lab. It's in a locker. I actually have the key with me for you to open if you need it.
As he gets an even more serious look on his face as he nods. And his eyes flash for a moment, and the locker itself appears next to you. And it's steaming.
Oh no. She immediately, like, she doesn't even have time to go and grab the key. She's just going to use her ability to just corrode the locker so it just starts to melt and just pull it open.
Mm-hmm.
And just check to see. She puts in the code on the case and just checks to see if everything's good.
Everything is okay.
Okay.
He's like, apologies for the minor damage to the locker. I didn't have time to secure it completely.
No, that's fine. Thank God this case is durable, because it's precious material inside.
He's like, Amelia, everything is ready. Begin the process to create their gear.
Thank you again. If you need my help, let me know. Otherwise, she'll just kind of pull it up and gestures to Amelia, and she's like, I'm going to focus on this in the meantime.
And as, like, you begin to walk away, you just hear Amelia say, they've chosen a path, haven't they? And just in a very somber voice, he says, yes, it's been selected.
She knows better than to address that, but she will note it as she walks out.
And I would assume those of you who want food are making your way to the common room.
At this point, if we do hear that food is available, Max will help. I'm drawing a blank.
Condor?
I'm so sorry. Condor. There we go. I'm sorry. My brain is not performing tonight. Yeah, we'll help Condor either verticalize or flat out just Princess carry his ass to wherever food is available, as pizzas were promised.
He will use you as a crutch on the way out there if his body allows him to. And he'll also make sure that Mary comes along, even if she doesn't want food. Given everything that's happening, he doesn't really want her to be left alone.
Funny enough, the moment she hears pizza, her eyes light up and she's out of the room.
Nice. This is why we're friends.
So
Absolutely.
as everyone gathers into this common room, is anybody wanting to have any conversations or do anything? Or I know your access to much of the lab is limited and what you can do down here is limited, as you're pretty much being voluntold to just sit put until Brad and Amelia are ready for you.
So- oh, go ahead.
Despite being voluntold, Louis is trying to use what little tech is in his room to hack a tunnel out of this facility.
There isn't really any tech in the room. There's pretty much a bed and a desk. But
Then he's gonna
You've
go to wherever
seen-
he can find some.
you've seen the evacuation charts in the like posted along the walls, and there's an access elevator that leads completely out of the air out of this facility, and it's operational.
How tall are the hallways?
The hallways, they're probably about 8.5 feet. The hallway, the walking corridors that you have are about 8.5 feet tall.
Okay. He is going to fly to the elevator, but he's going to keep to the ceiling.
Okay. And you make it to the elevator. And like as you come into the elevator area, it is like a wide network. Not a network, but just a wide room with a large platformed elevator that just goes straight up.
He's like,
And you look up,
in his
and
mind,
you look up, and it's just a straight up 3-mile tunnel.
Is it like one of those video game,
Like the giant ass service elevators that you have a boss fight on? Yeah.
It's just a platform
Yep.
and like a fucking giant crane with no ceilings or nothing.
No
Okay.
ceilings, no walls. You know, it may be when you activate it, a guardrail comes up along the sides. But yeah, it is just a very massive service elevator.
All right. He is going to, because if it's that long, I mean, he's flown for a long time, but I don't think he's ever consistently tried to fly for that long.
Okay.
So he's gonna hopscotch up the scaffolding, like, go like a couple stories at a time.
Fly. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. And it's easy enough for you to do. I mean, you've been flying for some time now. It's just like riding a bike. And you make your just like strut by strut, scaffold by scaffold up to the top. And you come up to the top part of the shaft where you now have just like this opening where the elevator itself would connect up for people to get onto, and you're in another, it isn't as expansive, but it's large. It looks like you can definitely fit large machinery through here and onto the elevator. And there is just a large like iron barn door separating you from the outside.
Fuck. Oh, if I punch a hole through, they're gonna know it was me. He's looking for another way to like aggress this location. Like, is there like an escape hatch or something, or is just the iron door is the only way to get through?
You notice that there's a normal looking door off to the side of this massive like service door that just looks like it has just an everyday push out, just like the push bar to just exit out.
Yeah, he's gonna push though. He's gonna exit.
Okay. And as you exit out, you are quite a bit outside the city itself, in just like a quasi wilderness area.
Okay.
And you could see the lights of Metro City out in the distance. And you can see that there are just like a multitude of flying vehicles, airships and whatnot, flying over the city, and sort of just keeping an eye on the chaos down below. But you are probably a good 20-30 miles outside the city.
Okay. What's the next closest city to Metro?
Are you looking for like another metropolis like Metro, or are you just looking for like the next city?
Some place that would have a carrier signal of some kind. Like, even if it's just like, some fucking strip mall out in the boonies.
Go ahead
Something.
and give me a smarts roll here.
Okay.
To see if you know the landscape of where you're at.
Okay, that is a 4, and my total is 6.
I
I have to roll 4. I have to roll 4 dice. I'm sorry.
Yes.
6 dice.
6 dice.
Sorry, it's been a while.
4 5s and 6s are successes.
So that's 1 success. Got to roll 5 more. Okay. So that is 4, 4, 4, 4. 4 4s, a 5, and a 3.
Okay. You know that you technically don't need to get anywhere near another city. If you were to just cover 10 miles, you would be within the carrier signal for Metro at a weak point.
Okay.
Though if you were looking for a stronger signal, it's a bit of a ways out, but if you can get to one of the main roads and find like one of like those little side of the road gas station motel type areas, you may have like a stronger signal there.
That's what I would try and do.
Okay. Are you flying?
You said it would be at 20 miles. How dense is the forest area that I'm at right now?
It's not super dense, but at the same time, it would be difficult for you to fly through here. It may be a little more difficult not to set things on fire.
Let's see. 10-minute mile.
And as you're
you're
standing there and you're calculating it, there's like a small flash of light and you smell pizza.
The fuck?
And Brad's standing there. It's like, if you're gonna go, you're gonna need some fuel.
Yeah, well, I need to find out if my mom is okay. Sorry, I can't stay.
Your mom is fine.
I know, you have the whole Dr. Manhattan thing going on, but causality is probably something of the group. You and I are the two who know the most about. And just because there's a future or a path where my mom is alive doesn't mean where I am right now, she is.
Your mom
And if
is
I can't
alive, and your mom will be fine.
Well,
I can.
need
This
to hear
this
her
isn't
voice.
causality. This is fact. I can't stop you. Well, I can stop you. We both know I can stop you.
Yeah, I know you can stop me.
But you need to make your decision. But by leaving, you are not only putting yourself in danger, you're putting the group in danger as well. And you will be putting your mother in danger. Right now, being far away from you is the best thing for her. Given that
And-
your identities are known, they're going to be
Yeah.
looking for you.
And she's unaffected by the gas.
I have no inclination that anything has been awakened in her. The gas isn't poisonous to people. All Foxtrot does is awaken latent abilities.
Yeah, and that is not always a good thing.
True. I cannot argue that. There are times where abilities can be catastrophic. So, looking at where your mother is right now, she's okay. I know it's hard to trust what I'm saying. You are somebody who trusts facts and you trust what you can see. But I would hope you chalk it up to faith.
I am not a big man of faith.
Nor am I. I'm not talking about a spiritual faith. Just a faith in what you have seen me be capable of. I'm giving you as much information as you can, or as I can. But I can't stop you. Just know that there is an immense danger waiting for you right now in that city. If you are planning on going, at least wait until your new gear is made.
How long is that going to be?
The machines are working. We should start having the first pieces ready in a couple hours. Going as you are now, it is almost guaranteed certain death.
Fuck.
I know it's
He just like, you know, like kneels, not kneels, but he just kind of like goes Indian squat on the ground. And he just like,
and Brad walks over and he sits next to you and just hands you the plate of pizza. It's rough. Given the powers that we have, given the hand that we have been dealt, and you to be so young and having to deal with this.
she's the only thing that reminds me that I'm human.
And it's good to hold on to those people. And it's only human that you want to go save her. Just be careful. Being human sometimes leads to train wrecks.
I'm going to probably regret this, but I am going to trust you. Against my rational judgment.
I'm happy you are deciding to trust me. There's a better chance that you will be able to see her in a more happier sense once this is all done.
Well, one can only hope.
Sometimes that's the best thing about being human. All we can do is hope.
Yeah, I'd be way happier if I had a functioning encrypted network.
And I would be happier if I had 24/7 streaming Netflix right now, but we have what we have.
How do you not?
Signals here are limited.
Dude,
Intentionally limited. We're not trying to give away our location. Look, I wish I was just sitting back at the tower, eating pizza, drinking gratuitous amounts of soda, and watching the old movies that Condor puts on. But instead, I'm here preparing for a doomsday scenario. Not necessarily doomsday, that's a little overdramatic, but well, let's call it life altering.
Yeah.
I do what I do. I play my parts. And I hope in the end, all of you are successful.
All right, let's head back before I change my mind.
Yep. So he reaches over and he places a hand on your shoulder, and you both just flash down into the main room. Or into the main common room where everybody else is at. And Brad just gets up and gets like a couple slices of pizza. And he like looks over and he flashes a smile over to Frankie.
She smiles back and heads over to sit next to him for a minute. She's already finished the personal pizza and all that.
Okay.
So Gemma and I are kind of going stir crazy.
I'm surprised
And-
it's taken this long.
It didn't.
Oh.
It hit in like hours ago.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Do you know if there's a place we can go to like do some sparring or just practice?
I mean,
Keep everything warm and all that.
there's a variety of open labs. Like, there's nothing in them. You can use them for practice. Everything is reinforced down here. I mean, we're under 3 miles of dirt.
Yeah. And there's no soundproof rooms, I'm assuming.
Soundproof? All the labs are soundproofed.
And that I did not know.
I mean, can you imagine a multitude of teams working on various projects and there's no soundproofing? The cacophony noises coming into the hallways, it would be deafening. No, they're soundproofed. You're good.
Good. So, how long do you think until all of our items and
It's gonna take some time.
armor ready?
It's gonna take some time. We've got the first bits spinning up now, but You know, it's kind of like a piece by piece situation. We don't have the full power of what we had back home. But as soon as it's ready, you all can, you know, go topside.
I just feel bad that we're not able to help in the meantime.
You help by getting rest, by relaxing, by preparing. Let the nerds do what we do. Then once it's go time, the heroes can do what they do.
And when do you rest? I mean, you don't sleep.
I haven't known rest since this has happened to me. I am in a constant state of awake and alert. Did you know Netflix has an end? I do.
Well, then you move on to a better streaming service.
I guess.
Try to find
Oh,
the end
that's
of
left.
YouTube.
When all that's left after that is Disney.
Hey,
YouTube
you know
will
what?
never die.
Whoa, what's wrong with Disney?
Like I got
Right?
Have opinions,
I got
moving
bored
on.
one
What
day.
the fuck?
I got bored one day and watched
They
the
ruined Star
entire
Wars.
Disney library all at once in all languages.
Tilt and I have probably the same opinions about Disney. I'm with you, sir.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
I'm with you, sir.
Wow.
Sorry, did not mean to derail. Continue. My apologies. Sorry. I'll shush up.
I have to get rid of my Disney Plus account on your TV. How you like that now?
But
no,
I-
Yar.
Hulu's on there.
I do
No Bluey for you.
what I gotta
Right?
do.
Let Rojan go, guys. Sorry.
Well, once it's done, I'm excited to see your hero outfit. You're coming with us, right?
I'm not. My place is not there.
The fuck you mean your place is not there?
I'm a supporting role. I'll be helping in other areas. I can't really go and do the hero thing like you do. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
You mean
Yeah, we're still arguing in the side chat right now. My apologies. Started a fight. I apologize.
I can't get involved in this in a direct way. Rules of my power. I mean, you know me, it'd just be an instant that and everything would be fixed, but it would be a band-aid over a gaping wound.
it's a canon event? You can't interfere.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
Like, you can't just. I'm sure you could teleport the whole thing to another universe or something.
I could teleport all of Spectre HQ into the center of the sun if I wanted to.
Why not?
There would be repercussions. Worse things would happen.
Hmm.
People that we care about would be lost. I have to let things play out as they play out. Help where I can when I'm allowed.
So you just have to watch.
Yep.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, it does. You know how many people in the world are just so goddamn boring?
Yes, I do.
Try being aware of their existence at all times.
Constant noise.
Yeah. I do what I can do to keep myself at least somewhat human. Hence the pizza and the donuts and the burgers and sushi and copious amounts of caffeine.
Okay. Jem and I are gonna go burn off some steam ourselves. So
Cause he grabs like your hand. Just be okay.
I mean, we have to be. We have to save the. I wouldn't say save the world, but save the city.
And he like pulls you in for a hug and he whispers something to you. I'm gonna text it. I'm gonna send it to you.
I had a feeling. You've been very secretive all day today. First with the Weewa, and now
And
What are you talking about?
Man.
Nothing happened in Weewa.
The man is building suspense. I like it.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
Yeah,
Love it.
nothing happened.
Nothing.
Love it.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Okay, I like it, Picasso. All right.
sending it to you now.
Okay.
And then it got really, really quiet.
Right? It's an awkward silence while I wait for it to send.
Okay, I
I
can
had
fill
to
the
break it. I
silence
couldn't-
real quick. Paige, as you are making your way back to wherever you're going after going to the lab, every so often as you're maneuvering through the corridors, you just catch a glimpse of something dark and moving on the edge of your vision. And when you look over in that direction, there's nothing there. You know you saw something, but there's nothing there. You turn one of the corners at one point and see the wall at the end of the hallway, and splattered across it in something fresh and red and dripping is just the words, "Let me in." But when you blink, it's gone.
Ray Wyatt's alive?
Oh,
The best timeline.
oh. The encrypted wants to come out. I'm pretty sure. Mary?
And Mary's just like, I'm right here. She's like, I'm right here. And she's got like a plate of like 4 pieces of pizza. And she's like, just has like a piece of like stuffed in her mouth.
Quick question, real quick.
Mhm.
You know how Condor is with cryptid and everything, right?
Eh.
Can you mind when you're awake?
Oh yeah, he well, the big guy anyway is really big on mind fucking.
Okay. Okay. To grab some of your blood.
You cut out like halfway and half of that sentence. I saw you do this
stuff.
and then your blood.
I got your blood. I got stuff to grab a vial of your blood, if that's still okay.
And she just sticks her arm out.
So I'm not gonna sleep. Well, it's still morning, but I'm still not gonna sleep for a while. Okay.
And
yeah, thank you.
as like you start
thank
hooking
you.
her up for that, just like in the center of the room, you can see Bradley kiss Frankie and then leave.
See that? Did you see that?
Wasn't that a thing? I thought they were like a thing.
I know, but it's really cute.
I mean, the like, I haven't known them for very long, but yeah, they've been like seriously eye fucking each other for a while.
Oh, she was doing that much longer than he was. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like watching one of those really bad romance movies.
More like super cheesy, but I don't watch a
Oh,
lot of TV,
God,
so.
like those shitty Lifetime movies.
Oh God, yeah. Like one of those like
He's
Hallmark
not a
ones.
snowman, is he?
Don't
I
you
knew-
care,
but this-
Standard Jack Frost.
I knew
No,
Cass was gonna get that reference.
Oh,
Hot
Lord.
Frosty.
Oh, Lord.
No, but one of the few movies I have seen. Have you ever seen like The Time Traveler's Wife? That's
It-
very that.
Ah. That's weird.
It also really fits with Bradley. But yes. Yeah, it's very much that, which is also super cheesy as hell, but you know, still cute.
I mean, I think the movie
Still that.
would have been better if like he had pizza superpowers like Brad does.
Well, I mean, that's not my first thought, but yeah, sure. A pizza for his wife. Yeah. Works.
She kind of just like keeps her arms stuck out.
Oh, I've been doing it this whole time. I was just watching.
And as you do, as you begin to draw the blood, it begins as red, but as you draw a full vial and you separate it and you set it down, you see it turns completely clear.
Oh, that's weird. Huh.
That is weird.
Try something real quick. Let me go ahead and do just a partial vial real quick. And she'll attach a new vial. And as soon as she gets the blood in it, just a little bit of blood, since she's touching it, she's going to use her ability to just freeze over, kind of like using like the cryochemical to just freeze it. Nitro, that's it.
Nitro.
To just freeze it so it doesn't turn a different color, just keep it in place.
Okay. And
That's weird.
as like you use the nitro to freeze it, you see that the blood that you've frozen in there becomes completely unstable and it breaks down.
Ah. Mary,
I'm not a T-1000, am I?
I don't know what that means. Sorry, you're a movie nerd. I'm not. I don't.
Is she
understand
kind
if
of
that's
just
a
like,
reference
she
to
looks
something.
at you like completely disappointed.
I don't I listen to music. Does that can't no. Okay.
Hold on a
So,
second. As she reaches over and she breaks the vial that has like the clear liquid in it, and like she sets her hand down and you see it just slowly crawl and absorb back into her skin. Holy shit, I am a T-1000.
I still don't
and-
know what that means.
Right when she says that, Condor, who's not in earshot, just shouts across the room, "Holy shit, you're a T-1000."
Right?
What does it mean?
Meanwhile, Max is actively made of nanomachines.
What does that mean? That
Hold
you're
on.
like up
Hold
that
on.
mean, like, is that code
Sit
for
still.
mermaid? Because you're
Sit-
water?
Sit still for a moment. And she
Okay.
like looks at you intently. And Condor, you see her just completely duplicate Paige's look. Did it work?
I haven't been drinking.
Like looking in a mirror. What the hell?
Holy fuck, I'm a T1000.
What is that? What does that mean? Is that a vampire? Mermaid? Changeling?
As she like changes back into Mary, she's like, girl, when all this is said and done, I am tying you down to a chair and showing you the entire movie collection that we have back at the nest. You need to get cultured.
Is this from like Star Wars Trek or something?
I don't know if I can
Like
have
what?
aneurysms, but I think I'm having an aneurysm right now.
I don't know. Oh, because you're water and you can reflect, so that's how you turn into
Terminator
that's gotta be
2.
why.
Terminator 2.
The
Judgment Day.
Exterminator? What?
Terminator.
I don't know what that is.
Are you 80?
No, I'm 24.
You are just so uncultured.
I don't watch movies. I don't have time to watch movies. I've seen maybe like 20 movies ever. That's it. Watch a lot. I go outside.
She kind of just like looks at you and just like very sadly starts eating a piece of pizza.
And at this point, Condor has finally shuffled his way over. He's like, holy shit, you're a T1000.
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm a goddamn T1000. I mean,
Is that a bug?
I mean, also you could say like I'm like one of the founders from like Deep Space Nine. They kind of do that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like a pizza thing? What's deep dish? But
Which
like a
part are you
code.
even talking about?
I don't know. Like deep dish pizza, deep space. I don't know.
I mean, they probably have pizza on there somewhere.
Okay.
They've got replicators.
I am hurting myself. I'm taking psychic damage to myself.
Girl, you're giving me some.
I'm just being inspired by you, real life.
I know, that's why it hurts.
Max is just gonna
Channeling
get up
Vigilant.
and go to the bathroom real quick, and he'll just be, I'll be back. And he just heads out of the room for a sec.
Okay.
So
He'll literally be back like 2 minutes later.
As
You
all
can
this
have
is
him back
going
in the room
on,
anyway.
what has William been doing?
William, since nobody's been paying attention to him, William is fully dressed and is limping his way down the hallway, like leaning on like his IV stand, basically just following the maps on the wall towards the emergency exit elevator thing.
Okay. And coming out, like there's like just like a little flash of like electricity as Glitch comes out of like one of like the little speakers. Careful though, man, you're gonna break a hip.
Yeah, it's fine.
You sure? Kind of look like
Yeah,
shit.
I'm alright. I've had worse.
That's concerning, seeing as how you're using an IV stand as a cane.
Nah, it's fine.
What are you gonna? What you just gonna just pop up topside and just start walking into the city and beating people with a colostomy bag?
They didn't install one of those in me, did they?
I'm not a doctor. I don't fucking know. Maybe.
Nah, I think I'd know that. Nah, there's something I've got to do that I know none of these kids want to.
Yeah, and what's that? Because right now you look like you're a wounded elephant on the way to, the graveyard.
Yeah, probably. But I think there's only one way out of all of this.
Yeah, it's
And I know every last one of them would try to stop me.
yeah, and given your condition, they probably could. Hell, I'm thinking
Yeah,
I probably
That's
could.
fair. Nah, you don't care enough. You ain't paid for this.
Me not seeing the inside of a jail cell is payment enough.
Hmm.
Not to mention, afterwards, Masterson Industries is going to owe me big time.
That'll be a sweet gig. I'll probably be dead or in prison. But
I'm going to say
gotta get
dead.
done.
Dude, do
Maybe.
you know how far we're out of the city? You ain't going to be
Nope.
able to walk there.
Hey, I'm not as bad as I look.
You look like a hobo coming off of a bender with an IV bag attached to him.
Hmm.
I don't know how
Yeah,
bad
at
you
least
think.
suspect it.
So what's your plan? You're just going to go topside, hobble to Spectre HQ, and die on the front step?
Not the front step. I'm gonna find a back way in, but I am going to try and kill Senator Warren.
Yeah, I think that's what the plan of everybody is.
They can't do it.
I'm pretty
They
sure you have a walking behemoth that probably can take care of him.
Okay, let me rephrase. They are physically able to do it, but they are not morally able to do it. That's what they tell me anyway.
Okay, so you can't waste the guy when you're in the group with them?
Nah, they've already stopped me twice.
Oh, well, fair. I mean, I can see your logic and reasoning. But I mean, wouldn't it just be easier to take the jet?
There's a jet.
Oh, yeah. I found a hangar. I've been rooting around through the electrical systems, and I found a hidden hangar. Full-on jet back there.
Huh. I don't suppose you know how to fly a jet, do you?
No, but I know somebody who does. And we'll just pop a YouTube video in front of her and, you know, she'll learn.
Somewhere Max sneezes.
I don't know if she's gonna like this plan.
I think if you say, hey Gemma, you want to go steal a military aircraft, I don't think she's gonna say no.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's do that.
She goes, okay, look, your hobbling is going to slow me down, so just take a deep breath. And she grabs you, and you just like feel yourself just like deatomize as you're just converted into energy and pulled through the electrical systems of this this underground laboratory. And as Gemma and Frankie walk into just this empty lab, there's just a little spark as Glitch and Laserface just appear next to you.
William immediately throws up.
Yeah, that's about right.
Frankie throws up.
Oh, please, yeah, please don't. You're gonna start a chain reaction. Don't. Oh, God. There she goes. There she goes. Don't look, Frankie. Stop looking. Don't even look at your. Put a hand over her face, trying to like
Kill me.
Yeah, she has this thing, and if she sees someone's throw up, there's a chain reaction thing. Do not. No.
It tasted like pizza.
You should have seen it the first time she got drunk. It was awful.
Sorry.
Yeah, I should have told you.
Let's go to a different room. Smells in here now.
Yeah, about that. We have an idea. Secret mission.
Okay.
You get to fly a plane. You in?
I mean, I do like flying a plane, but I'm need more details than that.
Military
What,
aircraft.
when, where?
Military aircraft down in one of the secret hangars. Prepped and ready
Do
to
we
go.
have an instruction manual that I can look at?
She like holds out she's like 1 second. Pulls out a
Just like the stolen F-16.
Yeah. She just pulls out like a just like a small like little flip laptop, and she does something. She hands you it. It's like, there. Latest instruction manual.
Alright, I'm gonna start either if there's a video I'll play it, if not I'm gonna like glance at all the words and attempt to activate my ability.
Go ahead and give me a power roll here.
Oh god, which screen do I have that on? Straight power? Okay, let's see. Our power's there, okay. 2 out of 3 successes.
You are now a certified pilot.
Okay, I can fly the plane, but I still don't know where we're going. Why are we going? Also, should we wait for our suits?
Assassination mission.
Suicide mission.
No, assassination. Not suicide. I mean, it's suicide if that's this one. She points over over to William, who's just like slowly getting to his feet. If this one goes alone.
You were gonna go alone?
Like that? At least have Anthony heal you first.
That's what I said.
That was the original plan, yes.
Anthony can not insta, but quickly heal you. Repair. I don't know what his power is.
Do we all hear this, or is that just you guys in a separate room? Right
They're like in
Too
an
clear.
off laboratory. Did Max wander off?
I did go to the bathroom. Yes, I was on
Okay.
my way back. Do I hear this or not? Like how loud
I would
is this
say
being?
in your wanderings, because you don't really know where everything is at, you probably pick up on like a tail end of the conversation as you're walking down the hall as you're a little lost.
Okay.
And you hear you hear them talking about Max not being able to do something by himself.
Oh boy. Okay.
You called him Max.
You just hear creaking as, a massive hand just kind of grabs the door and just slowly opens it out, and you just see Max's hulking frame kind of peeking in through the door frame.
Oh
here.
no, Dad's here.
That's what Joe was about to whisper at Frankie.
And what's
Oh,
that
good.
I
It's
hear?
All Might. Hey, how's it going?
Hi, Senator Dad.
Max just visibly takes brain damage from being called Senator Dad. You
I
can see him
am
blink several
Senator
times like his
Dad.
brain's trying to reset.
I'm kidding.
Because he has no idea what the hell you guys are saying. Like all he overheard basically is kind of like Senator Max can't do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
He's
But you didn't hear the whole
America's
conversation at all.
he's America's dad.
Stop.
American Dad? Yeah, we got there.
Okay, y'all.
Oh my God.
Good morning, USA.
Oh lordy, I hate
Look,
all of you.
look,
I got a feeling.
I need somebody to make an American Dad edit with it when it's just Max.
Yes.
Please,
Oh, the,
the NCAA. Alright.
in the art style of American Dad, and he's just doing
I hate
this.
all of you so much.
You could. Oh my God.
The American
You
You would
Dad
actually
speed
do
runs.
the speed run.
Yeah, the American Dad
I-
speed
oh,
run.
Me opens the door. Everybody in the chat. All right, I see how it is.
Well, while he's entering in, Jim is like, fuck this, might as well get more people in. And she's gonna text Anthony, go, can you come heal? Names.
William.
I mixed up
William.
names. William. So I have to call him Max. I'm like, nope, not in this show.
See, like,
Good show.
as everybody who's in the common room hears Anthony's phone go off. And it's just a very loud audio clip of Frankie just screaming fuck.
Yeah.
And he like looks at the phone. Okay. Question for all of you here. Who the hell is William and why does he need healing?
And we get to Paul. It just says we're in the lab and gives him the number of the lab we're in.
Okay, apparently they're in lab 14. Okay, well, I'm off to heal somebody. He just wanders off.
So, yeah, Max is just gonna look at everybody in the room at this point and just flat out just say, "You guys want to fill me out on what's going on here? Like, somebody want to tell me what's up?"
A secret mission.
Nothing to go.
Drugs.
All
One
at
at a
once.
time, please. I know I can multi-process a lot of things at the same time, but that was not one of them.
And Glitch like looks over at William. Okay, well, go ahead, team leader.
Team leader, who let him plan something?
Look, I don't know what's
It wasn't
happening
supposed
yet.
to be. It wasn't supposed to be a like group activity.
Again, still waiting for you to fill me, tell me what's going on here.
Fine. I'm going to go assassinate a U.S. senator.
Max
In-game.
kind of looks at him
In-game.
and says,
In game.
Sorry.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft! Okay. So,
I'm sorry.
please, FBI agent, understand this has nothing to do. Okay. Max kind of looks at him for a minute, and then looks at himself, and then looks back at him, and then goes, "Oh, you mean Warren?"
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I
Why?
could take you. But
Why?
also, you're not on my bad side.
He kind of tilts his head to the side and says, "What do you mean, take me?
In a fight?
Oh, no,
mean in
you
a
would-
fight?
Yeah, no,
No,
you
because
would
if you're-
kick
if
my
you're going
ass
to-
every day of the
Ouch.
week.
No, because if you're going to take this guy out, I mean, get in line. His head's mine next time we see him.
Why
Literally.
are we going after him right now when we were specifically told before we go after him, we have
It-
upgrades we need?
Is Paige saying that?
You're not
Yeah.
there.
And Anthony
Is
walked.
Paige with us
I thought
saying
you said
that
the
right now or
common
not?
area.
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, no. Anthony was in the common area and he said, okay, who the hell is William and why does he need healing? And he's like, apparently
Okay.
I need to go to lab 14. And then he
I
left.
heard we're all in
Follow
the
him.
common area.
Now,
My bad.
those of you who want to follow him can.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
that being said, though,
I'm like, this asshole's taking my job.
that being said, though, he will then look at William and he'll say two things. First, get patched up before I mean, I'm sure everybody's already told you that, so I'm not even going to start. That being said, you know what? I think everybody in the room at this point wants a piece of this guy, including those we've left back in the other room. And I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be getting some sweet gear sometime soon. So, while I appreciate the enthusiasm, this is why I said maybe hold your horses on the preemptive planning here. Yes, I know, big dumb brute having not so dumb brute idea, but let it sit for a bit. I
I
promise.
mean, that's
I never
pretty
called
much
you
what we were
dumb,
just
just your
discussing.
policies.
he
That's
laughs.
beside
And
the
he's-
point.
I never
he
voted
laughs
for
when
you.
you say that, and he says, "Oh yeah, politics are dumb." I agree.
I mean, to be fair, that's pretty much what we were just discussing, is the fact that we needed to wait for our suits
So
before we
maybe
did
should
anything.
have any form of discussion with everybody. Yes.
Am I walking into a team meeting here or what's going on? It's like Anthony
Oh,
walks
hang on.
in.
Max.
I don't
just
know, but
says-
that one needs
He just
to not
he
lit.
just holds up a hand to Anthony. He's like, one second. Just
Oh,
tell me
that's
one
scary.
thing. Just tell me one thing, Senator Dad.
he laughs.
Are you actually going to be able to do it this time?
Max is gonna look at him and say, "Up until now, I had reasons not to. Now, well," he'll grin, that like very almost predatory grin. You see canines showing and everything, and he says, "Just fucking watch me."
What are you guys talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Everyone's here.
But I'll keep that in mind.
Does
'Cause
Paige
you
actually
stopped
say
me.
that?
No, Paige. I said she followed him behind Anthony.
Oh. When Paige says that Max has no reason to hide anything from her, he'll actually turn around and say, "Oh, just about taking taking Senator
Max
Warren's
out.
head off at the shoulders."
Well, yes, that's the whole idea. We have the blueprints to the Spectre facility. We have armor to disguise ourselves if need be. We need to find where the actual Warren is, and we were all going to start this up as soon as we got our upgraded gear, which they said would take a couple days. So are we just like finalizing this plan?
No
Max
planning
is gonna
going
take-
on. I just got asked to fly a plane. Okay.
Max is gonna take the diplomatic diplomatic alley here. He's gonna look back at William and he's gonna nod and he says, "Yeah, I guess we were finalizing the plan," and kind of
that's-
just
Okay.
give him a way out, you know.
So this
Did you
might
guys
Yeah,
want to
that's
call me
exactly
in?
what it was.
glitch like holds her hand. It's like, it's probably my fault. I mentioned to the wounded one here that there'd be a faster way of getting into the city than hobbling there. I found an aircraft. Hidden hangar down here.
Okay.
It's not just any aircraft,
an
but
SR-77 Blackbird.
Gave
yeah, that's essentially what she does.
Why is it the plane from X-Men?
yeah, it's pretty much the plane from X-Men, because why not? Because everybody needs a Blackbird. Every superhero team needs a Blackbird. And she points over to Jem. It's like, yeah, we made that one a pilot. So now we have somebody who can fly it. But yeah, I guess waiting for
Okay.
armor and stuff would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, that's what we discussed.
And that is what we were saying in here. We never walked in.
Okay. You just made it
That's-
sound like we were doing this right now.
And he's like, okay, give me a sec. It's gonna feel weird. William, I guess is your name, who walks over and he claps his hands again. He starts rubbing them and he places them on the side of your head as just like this full layer. And Zorro disconnected again. As like this full layer of skin just envelops William. And then just like pulling a sheet off of like a table that has like a bunch of utensils and dishes on it, he just pulls it off of you. And as he does, you are healed.
That's gross.
And like he kind of like throws like
Bye.
he throws like the skin away, and you could see that it's William's skin complete with the wounds and whatnot, and he's just like pulled it off of him and thrown off to the side. Okay, these powers are weird.
You're taking my job. Just want you to know that.
You know what? If your job is healing people without pulling their skin off, yeah, you can have it.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Hey.
keep the pizza we just ate.
I hate everything that I just experienced.
Did I just
You
give you
can walk now.
painkillers because you didn't want to be healed?
What?
I didn't know that was an option. I don't know.
You've seen
Like,
me
I've-
heal people before, and you said
Have
no.
Yeah, you have,
Yeah,
but you
and
you didn't
said
want it.
No, so I gave you painkillers, and you were fine. Why does no one? Okay, clearly this is the second person that says no to mine, but will take Anthony's. Am I just a shitty healer?
Okay,
you
to-
guys can be honest with me.
Paige, to be fair, I haven't really been, saying, hey, I can heal you. I've just been walking up and doing it because I was told people needed it.
No, I know that, but I offered it to Condor, and he said, "Well, think about it." All of a sudden, I see his stomach wound has been closed up now. I offered
Yeah, I
it
kind of
to
walked up to
William,
it. I kind of
and
walked
he
up
said
to him.
no.
I walked up to him and shoved my hand into his stomach. It wasn't, hey, I can heal you. It was just, you're healed.
Wait, so you just shove your hand and he's totally cool with that? All I did was just lay my hand on his belly and that was just a no-no. Is that what's happening? You guys don't want me to touch you? You'd rather be someone
Given the fact that he has some creepy shadow people in his stomach, he probably didn't want them to pull you inside.
Well, if you need me to be in you in order for me to heal you, I can rearrange that.
I have so many objections.
I don't need
to
anybody in
everything I
me
just heard.
at the moment. I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
Oh, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Better than a hand going, wah! Like Indiana Jones, a movie I have seen.
Or fisting an open wound.
Objection to all of this.
It's not a good
Okay,
thing.
there's
Just saying.
a lot
you
to
guys
process right now.
Let's just like
and
rubbing her temple. It's like, this is the group that's going to take on Spectre.
This is the
Max-
having-
he-
Sorry, go ahead.
William just turns to Glitch. He's like, and you wonder why I was trying to sneak out alone.
Look, I can understand it
Wait,
now.
you were trying to sneak out. When
Not now,
you
Mom.
were told to stay.
No, he made it worse. He was hobbling around using that IV pole as a cane, and he thought he was just going to walk to the city and walk up to Spectre and just start taking names.
Okay, well, if you have a suicide, then go for it. I guess I can't stop you on that.
All right.
Well, while they're all having the
don't-
argument about Paige's healing, can
That
Jim and
shit
Frankie
was-
sneak out of the room? Can we just
Yeah, you
sneakily
guys could just
leave?
We just
sneak
back
out.
up.
Well,
We just
while
want to
they-
sneak out. We want to find another laboratory to turn into our own personal rage room.
Okay.
Max is definitely gonna have that moment of, if it's any consolation, you're the only one I allow to heal me.
Yes, but you get a lot more out of it. Clearly, these people do too.
Oh my god, what happens between you two behind closed doors? None of us need to know.
Oh, they haven't always been closed.
Actually, yeah, I do remember a few times where even the walls got people-sized
I was
holes
gonna
in
say,
them.
I've had you knock down walls.
True.
And
I-
and with this, I'm out. And as Glitch says that, she just pulls herself
Mom
in
and
back,
Dad do things!
like just pulls herself back into like one of the electrical outlets and just vamps out.
It's like what your parents' kids.
How to
go,
empty your
"Ee!"
room 101.
It works.
Where's our safety cards? Where's our safety cards?
I need an
I'm
adult.
sorry,
I
do
need
you
a
need a
different
safe
adult.
word? I didn't take you for a safe word kind of guy, but if that's what you need.
You always need a safe word.
Yeah.
It's just responsibility.
Yeah, mine is
Yeah,
keep
exactly.
going.
What was that from?
It was John Cena. I don't remember the movie,
Yeah.
but you know the one.
My safe word is keep going.
Oh,
Uh,
Oh god.
Anyway,
I can show you some tips, Frankie, if you need them.
Frankie's not there.
Max is dying.
Anthony's like, can you not, please?
Oh, sorry. Other.
Yeah.
Show you later, Frankie.
text me.
And as
We'll exchange links.
this is going
Oh,
on,
no.
an alarm starts to go off in the bunker.
What did Glitch do?
I gotta get to punch a computer.
Yeah, go ahead and punch a computer.
Uh,
And Glitch like comes back. She's like, wasn't me. I swear somebody's coming down the elevator. Some Matrix looking lady, whole lot of guns.
Oh, that has to be.
oh,
Oh, is that
What's her name?
Perkins?
God damn it, I'm
That's
blanking.
that's Miss. Hold
It's
up,
Mercy!
My secretary.
It's
Perkins.
Mercy! How
It-
can
it- and it's Perkins.
Perkins.
Oh, sorry, it's Perkins.
That must be
All right.
Perkins.
Perkins.
Who's technically Mercy?
Yeah.
Perkins, fire warning shot.
If she was a
Sir,
cyborg.
this is a rotary grenade launcher.
Oh, potato.
potato.
Fire warning shot. It's a grenade launcher. I know what I said. We want to warn them once.
Perkins.
She
Oh, it's
did
'cause he
fire
has
a
a homing
grenade
device.
launcher. Episode fucking 1.
As those of you who do like go to the access elevator room do see Perkins coming down, and she's just like in like fully kitted out like black leather battle suit. She's got a couple like guns strapped to her. She's got the grenade launcher in her hand, and she's got a couple boxes like stacked up next to her as well. She's coming down this elevator. Brad comes into the picture. Like, got your message. Was able to stop by R&D before things got a little too hairy. Oh, good. Everyone's here. I brought some toys. And I think that's where we are going to end for today.
Oh man, she's got the big guns, literally.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, potato.
Oh, potato.
Oh man, so much unraveled in this episode.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Some shit's gonna go down.
Well, welcome back.
Oh, I'm excited.
But
Good to be back.
that is going to do it for us for now. We're ending a little early because my throat is like my voice is slowly starting to shred.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, please don't.
All good, hon.
but this is not the only show that we do. Apparently the bot is not working right now.
I turned it off after we walked because I forgot we had another show and I never turned it back on.
That's fine.
Oh.
If this is your first time here, this is not the only show that we do. Coming up tomorrow, we will have another episode of Wayward Wanderers, which is a Pathfinder 2 Extinction Curse campaign run by Azrin. Monday, we would normally have Destiny Forge, but we are turning Mondays into alternating shows. So coming up on Monday, we are going to have episode 0, our character creation episode of our Avatar game. And then on alternating Mondays, we have Destiny Forged, which is our longest running show here on the channel. Tuesdays, we've got Star Wars Tales of the Outer Rim, which is run by Tilt.
Not this Tuesday,
Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Thursday, we will have another episode of A New Era, which is another 5th edition game that I run. Alternating Thursdays, we have Mass Effect Horizons, which is a Mass Effect game run by Zorro. Saturday, we will have another episode of The Downfall of Propriety, which is a Bridgerton-inspired mini-adventure run by Malls. And then on alternating Saturdays in the afternoon, we have Withered Wastes, which is another 5th edition game that I run. And then in the evening, starting at 8 p.m., you have us here for the return of Vigilant 6. But as that is it, we are going to go ahead and head on out. Thank you, everyone, for tuning on in. We will catch you later.
Have a good night.
I'm waving.